Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Damaisi, and are you having difficulty manifesting, or are things taking longer than you want them to take? Maybe it is because you're not applying the things that you're learning and you're not taking as much action as you should, and at the same time releasing that resistance as much as you should. I know it sounds tricky, but let me explain. If you are consuming content all of the time on social media, on YouTube, and you're always learning the new techniques, the new manifestation things, and reading the books, but you're not really applying it consistently, you're going to remain a consumer of the law and not an applicator of the law. You're not going to become that person that you so much want to become. Now, you're perfect the way you are. I'm sure that you don't need any fixing, but there is a better version of you that already has the things that you want, and for you to tap into that version of you and for you to jump timelines and make things in your life happen faster, you've got to be aware of how much you are applying the things you're learning versus how much you are consuming it. Because you could sit here all day and listen to me and all the other teachers on YouTube that are amazing, and countless people out here telling you amazing things, but then if you don't apply it, even sometimes while you're listening to it, you're not going to get results. You could hire the best coaches in the world that are producing millions of dollars for other people and still not getting any results if you don't apply what they're telling you to do. Correct? Do you agree with that? So the same thing with you personally consuming and reading and being like, oh my God, that was good. Oh my God, that was so good. Oh yeah. Oh, I wanted, what is that new technique? You had a new technique? New technique. You know, the word new is very captivating and it's very hypnotic. That's why marketers use it. Nothing is really that new, but we use it because we know that it catches people's eyes. And then I like it. I like seeing new techniques and all of that, but God knows I apply it. I apply a lot. And in fact, I know, because I count and I'm aware of my timing during the days. I know how much I'm consuming versus applying, and I know that I apply more than I consume because I got 24/7. You know, our brains don't stop. Our subconscious mind don't stop. So I'm always feeding myself with good affirmations. I'm always feeding myself with my own words, not the words of other people. Should not you not consume? Of course, consume. Like, watch the videos and learn and all of that, but also apply. Meaning, like, even as you're listening to me, I want you to start thinking, okay, what is the version of me that has what I want? Think of a goal, a manifestation goal that you have, and then think, okay, that version of me that already moved to this city, or that already owns this car that I want, or that already has this type of income every month. What am I doing? How do I feel? How does it feel to have that? How does it feel to drive that car or to live in that city that I want to move to? How does it feel to have all this money in my bank account? And then you've got to sustain the frequency. I have a video about sustaining the frequency on my channel, but it's about sustaining that with thoughts, affirmations, putting yourself into the frequency of joy, which is an amazing frequency. Whenever I'm in the frequency of joy, a lot of money comes to me because it attracts, I don't know what it is really, but it's such a high frequency. It attracts good things, good people, lots of money, clients, people buying stuff. So you gotta put yourself into those frequencies and sustain it. If you're having difficulty because you're going through something in your life right now where it is just hard to be into it, to be in the state of joy, you've got to make an effort. And a lot of times, you guys, we're just being lazy, and I'm sorry to put it so plain out there, but we're just being lazy. Because if you're alive and you're able to watch this video, come on, if you have internet to watch this video and you are alive and you're healthy and you're able to walk and you're able to think properly without, you know, if you're able to think clearly because you don't have some disease, you have it, you got it. What is the reason to be depressed? I have struggled with depression. I got a video about that. I've struggled at situational depression, but there is a lot of it that has to do with our decision to stay in that hole of depression or to move on and do more things with our lives. So I want to give you a new perspective on that. If you feel like you're bummed out because things are not going well, I get it. You have every right to feel like that, and I wish I could be there to give you a hug and help you out. But nobody is coming to save you. Nobody. You've got to save yourself. Nobody's coming to give you $1 million. Or maybe. But most of the time, you've got to move yourself. You've got to decide, okay, this is the last fucking day I'm gonna be depressed and sad and angry and bummed out and feel guilty and feel betrayed or whatever you're feeling. This is it. I am gonna change my life, because the better version of me that already has what I want is not sitting here all bummed out, blaming people, drinking, smoking pot all day. Nothing against any of that. I don't drink or smoke, but it's nothing against any of that. It's just, does smoking and drinking and being bummed out and watching TV all day, does that make you the money you want to make? It doesn't. It usually doesn't. It numbs you. Does eating all of that food help you with your health? All of the foods that you know that are not good for you? It doesn't. It numbs you. That's what it does. So what is it that you want? Who are you? Who is the version of you that has it? And what are you gonna do today to work towards that and to jump timelines and become that version of you? I tell you what, the first thing that I suggest that you start doing is, first, number one is decide that this is it. No, you're not gonna spend one more day feeling sorry for yourself, being depressed. You're gonna decide to be in the frequency of joy. Okay. Number two, and the thing that really, after that decision, the thing that really is gonna help you to get into the frequency of joy is changing your state in your physical body. Either hit the gym, go out for a run, go for a walk, go smell nature, take your shoes off and stand on the grass, receive the energy from the earth, go to a beach, do something that changes your physical state to where you're moving. Move the energy out of your body. Third thing I would say to you is meditate. I'm always talking about it, and I'm never gonna stop talking about it, because it heals your brain. It creates new neural connections. It helps you with all of the addictions to old patterns of thought and emotion. We get addicted to emotions. It's just the way it is, because it's a chemical reaction over and over and over in our brain. So it's gonna feel a little uncomfortable at the beginning, but if you made that decision that this is who you're gonna be now, you're gonna do it. And you're gonna do it again, and you're gonna do it again until your life changes. And a lot of times we're just fucking lazy, man. We're just lazy. We don't want to sit down and meditate. We don't want to go to the gym. We don't want to do the things that we know are helping us. It's a lot easier to stay in the frequency of feeling shame and guilt and being a victim, because we're so used to that. We're so used to that. But that's what's keeping us broke. That's what's keeping us in whatever state we don't want to be in. And I'll tell you more. Whenever you're going to meditate and something interrupts you, or you have the tendency to do something else, let's say that you're gonna meditate and all of a sudden you're like, I gotta check social media, or I gotta do this, I gotta check this, I gotta check my email, all of this, that's usually what is keeping you where you are. So watch yourself like a hawk. Get to know yourself. Get to know your proclivities. Get to know your habits so that you can change them. Take action in the right way. Instead of consuming so much, yes, consume a little bit, and also take more action and do more for yourself than what you consume. Become that creator that creates content for people to consume. Become that inspiration that your family needs, the inspiration that your people that are watching you, if you have a social media or a YouTube, or if you have a business or a network marketing or something like that, become that inspiration that you so much consume. Stop looking at your leaders so much and start doing it. You can do this. Because if this was not meant for you, you wouldn't be so attracted to this type of YouTube videos. You wouldn't be. But what I see with a lot of students and a lot of people is they consume and they're so grateful, and they're like, oh my God, this was good. And that was me years ago too. Oh my God, this is so good, let me save it. Oh, this reel on Instagram is so good, let me save it, let me save it, let me... What the fuck am I doing saving? First of all, I don't even ever look at the saved stuff. Second, I should be the one creating. This was a while back when I was consuming a lot on Facebook. Actually, I don't really get on Facebook that much anymore because I'm not interested. I'd rather be here on YouTube talking to you guys. So watch yourself like a hawk. Decide that you're going to change. If you're going through a hard time, or if you're just tired of being in the same position year after year, make a decision that this is it. No more excuses. Move your body, move your mind, make different choices. Stop consuming so much, start creating, start applying, start saying, meditating and saying your affirmations. Even if you don't say them out loud, which I do recommend that you hear your own voice saying it, say them in your mind all the live long day until they're so embodied in you that they're just hardened into fact, that it is a fact that you are that person. And watch your life change very, very quickly. I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.